Hey y'all, what's going on? It is the Coastal Critiques panel, and we are back just popping in with a quick little update, word on the streets between Miss Mary Cosby and Ms. Lisa Barlow. Let's get into it.
Let's go. Hey,
Hi.
hey, my love. I love the look today. You taking it back to the 80s. You making me feel like the gazelle, you know what I mean? A little what are those called? Scully. That's what they call them on the East Coast, right? Scully. But what is
I
that?
guess so. Like I heard 15 different names for them, but yeah, I guess it'll be a beanie or a scully or
Beanie, thank you. That's the word I was like, what's the more word that we look that I know? Beanie, little
some people
sweatshirt.
call them toboggans. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I don't.
I heard that before, toboggan, but I didn't know what the heck they was talking about. No,
I didn't know the first time either.
not at all. You still got
Um,
my necklace on.
I love it. I love it. I'm so happy.
Oh, I
you
love
like
it more. And I
I'm
get
so
so many
happy you like
compliments.
it because I mean I knew you were going to, but like you never know until you know. So I'm glad you like it. I'm
I
glad.
love it because it's my birthstone, and everybody be like, "I love the color." I'm like, "I know, ain't it beautiful?" My birthstone is gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah. I cannot deny that it is very beautiful. But
It's a pretty stone.
um, yeah,
Girl,
I saw this and I was just like instantly confused. But before we get into all that, y'all, we are streaming on both channels as always. So make sure you hit that like button on both channels, please. And thank you. Also, we would love to hear your comments, your opinions on the topic at hand after this live and down in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, opinions, feelings, critiques, all of that down below. Also, like, yeah, if you're not subscribed to my good sis California Cutie, make sure you are subscribed to her channel, and vice versa. If you are a subscriber of my good sis, please, come over here and join my community as well. We would love to have you. So please make sure you're subscribed to both channels. And yeah, shout outs to the Replay Gang as always.
Absolutely. Thank you for all that shout out, all them good shout outs. As because this is this is going to be a crazy update. But we do want to say hello just to the couple of people because this is real quick, we just jumped on real quick just to say hello and just to say what the heck is going on. But hello, Kens. How you doing, son? We love you. Thank you for the the cutie in the chat. You're a cutie pie at all times. And
Yes,
of course, you always support Auntie Barb. You're so sweet. We love
I
you.
appreciate it. I appreciate it so much.
Hey, Auntie Bernice.
Auntie Bernice, what's going on?
We appreciate you.
Oh boy, yeah. I'm not sure if you guys caught wind of this, but without further ado, we might as well just get on into it. But actually, let me just put up the allegedly banner because neither of these parties have confirmed or denied this little update that we got wind of. But just to cover our bases, we're gonna throw that allegedly up there just in case, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
This is just what we heard from page 6. Let me go ahead and share my screen and we're gonna get into it. Oh, well, that's a pop-up. Oh, hold on. Okay, y'all. So, as you can tell based on the title, Mary Cosby allegedly calls Lisa Barlow's son 12 the R word amid RHOSLC production. Ooh, okay. So Mary Cosby allegedly called Lisa Barlow's 12-year-old son Henry the R word in a heated argument amid production for The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 5. Multiple sources exclusively claimed to page 6. One insider claims that the offensive remark was made during a crazy fight that took place between the women earlier this season, noting that Barlow's castmates, including returning stars Heather Gay, Whitney Rose, Meredith Marks, and Angie Castanevas, were perturbed by Cosby's part in the exchange. The entire cast was beyond grossed out by Cosby's alleged use of the slur, the source explains. A separate insider emphasizes that the Vita Tequila businesswoman 49, who shares Henry, affectionately nicknamed Baby Gorgeous, and his older sibling Jack 19 with husband John Barlow, was very upset with Cosby 51 for the alleged affront on her son. What more do we got here? However, a third source tells Page Six that Lisa and Cosby have since put the dispute behind them, pointing out that both ladies are currently filming for a cast trip in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. They made amends over the situation and are moving on, the insider shares. It's unclear what prompted Cosby's alleged verbal attack on Lisa's youngest child, or if the incident will make it to air when RHOSLC returns to Bravo. Page Six has reached out to reps for Lisa, Cosby, and Bravo for a comment. Okay, so there y'all have it. That is the situation. Let me go on ahead and drop this down. Okay, cool. First question. Y'all, what R word are they referring to specifically?
Yeah, because it's unclear what word that could be for me. I actually don't know, but in the article it went on to say, that Mary had called. Remember, she had called Jen a Mexican thug. It went on to say that she had also talked about Angie's slanted eyes. I think it was Angie, the slanted eye comment, and yeah. So in the article, the way it was written and the way it sounded like it could have been the racist word. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, there's two strong contenders. I feel like that's how I took it. It's either yes, leaning towards what you're describing, or the other one that refers to someone's intelligence, smarts, and all of that. I feel like those are the only two R words that would be plausible in this case.
Okay.
Yeah. And
yeah. Okay. Catherine. Hey, Catherine.
Not cool. And Trini said he gets it from his mama.
No. You know what? You're not gonna get an argument from me with that because, Lisa says weird things.
Yes, that's why I said I can see how, not because I believe either of those words are referring to him correctly. Like, no, I'm not agreeing with either of those words, but I'm just saying, given the history, given just what I know about inappropriate words, I guess only those two would really be applicable, I feel like, in this situation. So I don't agree with the use of either one.
Right.
And ultimately I can't speak too much on it until we see the clips ultimately.
If we see, because that's another thing that I'm glad we know about it, because sometimes they'll cut that part out, especially like they said, they already pushed it, it's water under the bridge for them now. So we don't know, and we have it out of context as well, because it could have been something that sparked that. It's never okay to use the one that refers to your intelligence at all. I just know that personally, and I got checked on it one time, but I didn't say it. They thought I said it, and I did not. But I didn't check the person who said it to me, because it was my customer, and I wasn't doing hair. This is when I was in retail, and she had said it to me. She was like, people are, and I said, and the lady that my coworker's daughter had mental challenges. So she heard it. She thought it was me. And so after the customer left, she came to me and she said, she said, I really like you. She said, but you really offended me when you said that. And I said, and she said, you shouldn't use that word. I said, I didn't say that. I said, that was not me.
Mhm.
The customer said it to me. I said, now what I will take, you know, full responsibility is that I didn't check her in that moment. But I'm at work as well, and I don't want to scare the business away. Plus, she was
Yeah.
one of my regulars, and I should have, because people need to know that it's not a word you can just throw around at any time. But back in the day, they use it a lot more because we
Yeah.
didn't have really a word for it, I guess. So people would say it, and then maybe within the last 10 years, a lot of people started using it as a word for people being dumb or not understanding stuff. Like, are you woo wop? And so um, it was more of a slang, but it still didn't sound good. So a lot of people, it rolls off their tongues real easily. So you need to check them and tell them, why you shouldn't do that, because it's very offensive to, anybody that has any kind of challenges like that. Especially, like I said, that was a mother that heard that. So she was like, "I am so sorry. I knew you wasn't like that." I said, "Yeah, no, girl, that was not me. No." But getting back to the lecture at hand, I'm wondering if he did call her the less than smart person, if what caused him to say that, in what context. It's never right. I'm saying, I wonder what made him, what prompted him to say it. How did he say it? Who did he say it to? Did Mary overhear him? Was he talking to his mom? There's a lot of what we gonna watch, what we gonna see. Don't really care if he made it think quickly. Lisa gonna bring it up later. Yes, she is. She's a judge holder.
Yeah,
Thank
I don't think anything's ever safe to not ever be brought up again. Like, once you put anything out there on these shows, just know it's eventually most likely going to come up at some point in time, whether it be to shade somebody or just to reference it. It'll probably be brought up again.
you.
No, I agree. I don't think that is ever something that should just be said if it was said, but I really would like to wait and find out the details surrounding the entire conversation or heated exchange, whatever you want to call it, before I really give the rest of my opinion on it. Granted, see, I don't even want to say that because I don't. I feel like if I go into detail about bringing up the things that Mary has said in the past, that makes me seem like somebody who's leaning towards, oh, she definitely did say it, and I'm taking Lisa's side on this or that, and I don't even want to go down that road. So all I can really say is, yeah, I want to see if we're going to see some more about it. And we know how Bravo gets down, so who knows if we will or won't see it, or all those details surrounding it. Did you also hear that Meredith and Mary don't follow each other anymore? Or I heard something along those lines that had popped up too last week. Actually,
That ain't nothing but a quick checkity check. That's all. I looked at my phone like, are you gonna do it or am I? I'm trying to figure out why my camera is not focusing in. Sorry, y'all. I'm not this boy.
you're like the slight part. Auntie Bernice has a question for you too.
Yeah, it's been coming to Detroit for the draft. Girl, I would love to. Is that an invite? Can I come stay with you? Oh, that would be so dope. You know what? I am really trying to get him. He really is. He's a Steeler fan, so he wants to come to a game. He's never been to a Steeler game, and he wants to be in Pittsburgh when he go. So, I mean, that's as close as I'm gonna get, ain't he? That would be so dope. That is, I never thought about doing anything like that. That's a pretty good thing.
Oh, they're following each other.
But they could have unfollowed and followed back. You know how they do.
Yeah, that's not to say that there wasn't unfollow or whatever at one point, but from what I saw, they both follow each other still. So maybe that was just a rumor, or maybe that was something that happened in the moment. But this is something I heard last week, so maybe they follow each other again. I don't know. This is probably the only cast, the only franchise that we're hearing things and we kind of can fully put the pieces together, or at least envision what the season might look like, or know that we're going to get, I guess, a product with this particular franchise, because I can't say that about the other ones right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, y'all, we're just gonna have to wait and see what see if this is true or not, I should say. And again, y'all let me know, y'all let us know, I should say, in the comments below what you guys think on the matter. Mary is only come at you once you cross that line with her. I mean, I agree like 80, I agree like 90%, because that other 10% sometimes, just like we saw, remember on the final part of whatever part of the reunion when she came out and she was quick to jump on the defense with Angie, and Angie wasn't even trying to slight her. So sometimes I feel like, and maybe it's a defense mechanism based on all the stuff that's been hurled her way over the past 4 seasons or whatever. I get it to a degree, but Mary be on her own stuff sometimes too, though.
Well, let's go here with it. He's 12.
Oh no, yeah.
Who are you talking to?
I thought kids were,
like I said, depending on who he was talking to, what was said, how it was said, when it was said, was it over? What, if he's talking to his mama and his mom don't bop him in his mouth, we don't condone violence here. But if he's out of line, out of pocket, then I'm just saying.
But I'm just trying to think of when, like, when was he around to even be a topic of conversation? Like, I don't understand how her son would have just came up. Obviously, last season we know the oldest Jack, whatever his name, Jack, he was a topic of conversation because of this whole mission stuff and all that. But I'm just trying to think of what they could have been possibly talking about to where he was even brought up if he wasn't there. 12-year-old, more details are needed.
Way more details. Way more details.
I don't think so. So, hey, Jackie.
Hey, y'all, I'm back in focus.
Yes, you are. But that's really,
Jackie. I've been missing everything, but I'm back and better. All right.
We appreciate you being here.
Thanks, Jackie. We appreciate you, love.
But I think, actually, before I say I don't have anything else to say, one thing was revealed in this that I'm actually happy about.
What was that?
Remember, I was like, is Milwaukee the only place that they're going to be going? Well, it looks like
they're in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Yeah, so that's good to know that we're going to get a genuine cast trip. Shout outs to Jen Shaw, because we know that they couldn't really go but so far while she was, still on the cast. So we're actually getting real trips.
Yes.
I'm here for that. I'm excited.
I love when they go get in the warm spots, because they, from the coast spot. So they live it up. I love to see even where they stay and stuff. Yeah. And then, we got to see Meredith in her long baths. In the fights over the rooms and stuff. But Mexico has beautiful resorts and things. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Excited. You're right about that. They must have been listening to us, because I feel like we said that. I think we
know for a fact that I was like,
Mexico.
Is this all we're gonna get? I hope not, because I'm gonna be really upset if that was the case. But I guess not. So happy to hear about that. But I want to say that's really all we got to talk about as far as this, y'all. Shout out to everybody who's watching on Twitter. I just seen that there's some people over there. So please make sure you come and subscribe to both of our channels over here on YouTube at, California Cutie and Barb Meets World. But yes, I don't think there's anything else. You got anything else to say about it?
No, we gonna find out. And y'all can drop us the comment and let us know. I think we did decide that it was the R word when you not, too bright. So, because I was like, but like I said, page 6 made it seem like, I was like, well, they would have just wrote out the RAC word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like they would have wrote that out. But the way it was written, they said all you said, and then it went on to say, But Mary was known for season 2 for saying this. And then Mary was in, she said this to I don't know why that girl's name keep missing. Ashley keeps coming up, but it's Angie. Angie. So it's like, I was like, are y'all trying to make a pattern? Are y'all trying to make a pattern? Y'all trying to make us follow something?
Yeah, and even I'm looking at this is on Yahoo, but they're speaking about or they're bringing up the fact that this wouldn't be the first time that Mary has ventured into borderline cancelable territory, bringing up the Mexican thug comment and the racist remarks about her Asian castmate, that woman who we don't talk about. So yeah, the way this is written, it's kind of fallen like in line with it being R word being racist, but
it makes way. I
really feel like
it's very much because that word really, really is very triggering. It's very, very, very triggering. It's just not a good word to use. And like I said, a lot of people use it, and a lot of people, they may get checked on it or not. I don't want to say check, but be educated on why you shouldn't say it. And because they use it so much, it still kind of comes out. But yeah, all my kids, they all know, and I mean my grown kids too, don't use that word. Don't do it because it's not cool.
I think it depends on who you're around though, because I know some people that wouldn't care if you use that. I don't, but I know some people probably wouldn't, and then you have people on the other side that are like, no, like that's not cool to ever say. And the difference is that, to me at least, is that word definitely should never be used. Now, racist, if you racist, then you racist. Like
right.
I don't see why that would ever need to be placed on to a child, but still, I do see a difference in using that word if somebody is actually being that way. It's not really a slur then at that point. It's calling the kettle black.
Well, we hopefully they give us a good season, and like if they're over it, like I hate when they get over it too fast. Don't get over it too quick. we like Mary activated, y'all.
Yeah, I'm still okay.
True.
With the
I agree with the first part. I'm seeing one.
Mary's not
her children.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I need to know what they should have came with the 5 W's and not just this, because I'm confused as to why this honestly was even news on its own without having those surrounding details. Because it's like none of y'all are even saying what the word is and what was the conversation, or he did.
But it had to be something big if they saying that they made up. It had to be something. And it couldn't have been a nothing, because if it was a nothing, we wouldn't be talking about it. It's a something, and they saying, yeah, they made up, but it's something. It's gonna be something. And knowing Lisa, ain't no telling with that old processed meat brain she got.
Oh my God, not processed meat. I understood what you meant by that. Like 2 seconds later, I was just imagining
like a 12-year-old.
I don't know. I was imagining like a ground beef brain or something. Okay. Anyway,
that too. But yeah, she's a vodka and processed meat brain.
Okay, y'all. Well, that's really all we got to say about this subject. If y'all see anything else, definitely send it our way so we can get up here and talk about it as it pertains to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Or actually, we're coming up on May, so definitely, we've talked about doing Dubai or whatever. So again, shoot anything at our way, and we'll get up here and have a conversation about it. But I definitely enjoyed y'all. I enjoyed popping up here, even if it was only for like 25 minutes. I enjoyed speaking with my good sis about all things as it pertains to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yes.
And don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. And do you got anything else?
Nope. We see you next time. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and like the video on the way out playback game. We
Yes,
appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all.
yes, yes, yes. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.